Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here, and it's time for yet another NHL 94-2000 Edmonton Oilers Let's Play video, where we're attempting to take the Edmonton Oilers all the way to Stanley Cup glory. And today, it would seem that my controller's not working, because it's not fucking working. Why is it not working? We're just going to go into the joypads here and reconfigure this. I don't know what's going to be happening in the video now. I'm possibly going to have to start the video again. I think I've played on my Xbox One since... Yeah, it's back now. We're still recording. The production values are through the freaking roof. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I played on my Xbox One since the last video. And I had to reconfigure the settings for some reason. But as you can see, it's 1-1 against the St. Louis Blues. They won the last game, I think 6-4. No, we're back at home. But as you can see, they're better than us. That's okay, we beat them in the first game away from home. But 1-1 tied in the series. I hope you guys are as intrigued as I am in regards to how this one goes. This is my first play session today. I'm going to be doing 3 videos. I usually do 2 videos a session. Today's going to be 3 because it's Friday night. I've got a bit more free time. So if I win all 3, or lose, well, if I lose all 3, it's game over. And we're out at the semi-finals. If we win all 3, then I'll be doing the finals tomorrow. I'm going to finish this tomorrow. All in one setting. But, sitting, I should say. Right. It was an absolutely blistering start from these guys last time, and I certainly don't need my goaltender giving away the fucking puck like that with some stupid defensive play. Sick of that puck bouncing off the sticks like that all the time. Yeah, St. Louis in the last game, the first period especially, some of the best hockey I've seen from a CPU controlled team on this game. Now we're a man up, we've not made it count yet. We have now. Oh yeah! And now we're 2 players to the good. Oh no, it's gone back to 1 player to the good because he scored. Fucking bell end keeper, what are you doing? That was a ambitious shot from the CPU. They're going to score quite a few goals in this game. That's the only one thing you can guarantee between us and St. Louis. There will be goals. Oh, that's good ice hockey. St. Louis are getting a bit agitated though. They're giving away a lot of fouls. That's the 3rd or 4th so far, I think. Hooking. Ivan Barbashev. My goaltender keeps chasing that puck. They don't usually. Oh, referee's getting involved quite a lot here. Cross-checking. Ethan the Burr. What kind of Burr is he, ladies and gentlemen? Is he a polar bear? Is he a grizzly? Saw a meme today on the NHL94.com Facebook page, which I've been following for the last couple of weeks since I started this. Well, I started playing this game again just before I got this ROM, the NHL 2000 update rosters, and it was something like pressing the B button and it doesn't go to the attacker you want it to, and it showed someone getting angry. It was one of Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends, and then it showed pressing the B button and it not quick mapping to the right defender, and then he got even angrier. And then it said goaltender, and he was at his angriest. I'm sure you've seen that meme. Everyone will have seen that meme. In some way, shape or form. And it amazed me because they were talking about the SNES having shoulder buttons. I was like, to be honest with you, having never played a SNES, I didn't realise that it had shoulder buttons. Wonder if that's the first like classic console to have shoulder buttons. Then again, I remember the Mega Drive having a shoulder button, but I never knew what it did. Am I going crazy? Or it might have been on my 6 button pad, which was primarily just used for Mortal Kombat. That was such a sick gamepad. Anyway, this first period, there have been a few shots. Ooh, there's another one. It's definitely been a worse game than the first two against St. Louis. That was brilliant. Hockey's been okay, but not great. The passing, it's not my fault, but it's just coming off the stick all the time. That could have been 2, McDavid. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Adam Larson. Oh, brilliant play. Did incredibly well to stay on side. I love that. And that was McDavid and Larson, was it not? Initially, I stayed onside very well there as well, but then just offside. Oh, the goaltender. I've got to call him into question, I think. Poor defending again. Just trying to press the B button. It's not going to the player I want. It's happening more against St. Louis, and considering the fact that I've been using the controller for most of this playthrough now, honestly don't think I'd have gotten this far had I kept with the keyboard and mouse. I think I'd have been knocked out by now, but yeah, it's happening more against St. Louis, and I think it's because they're a better team, they're quicker, and thus I'm needing to react quicker and not being able to. But the goaltender's just like nudged out of the way. I would not expect to score that goal in this game, so I'm certainly not expecting to concede it, but we have. That's kind of bullshit, and St. Louis are back in this game. We've had about 4 one-timers from that specific area. Oh, brilliant. Charging Alex Pietrangelo. Something like that. Game, could I keep the puck, please? Thank you. Alright, well, there we go. How many shots did I need there? We've got 45 seconds of that penalty play by the St. Louis player. 1 each at the end of the first period. Pretty unremarkable. My goaltender annoying me, the passing kind of annoying me. We need to play better hockey if we're going to win this. Boston smashing New York yet again. They've been dominating that series. Pretty damn certain now it's them who's going to be in the final. But who are they going to play? Oof. Oh, hits the post. From a tight angle as well. Nugent Hopkins in the defence. He's very good at coming out of the defence with the puck. Starting up attacks, but now he's out of position. Save. There's Adam Larson. That was a pass, but it hit the side of the net. Didn't mean to go to number 10, but whatever. There's another stab at it. Stab at it, I should say. Yet again, it hits the back of one of my players. I'm getting really sick of that. Good play. Unlucky. The crowd are very quiet in this game, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you play this game so often you just notice, you can't help but notice that the crowd's very, very quiet. You haven't heard any boos or cheers for a long time. It's like, this is kind of eerie. I'm pretty damn certain everyone who's played this game will have had that. It's like, oh, this is quiet. And it's been like that in the last couple of minutes in this game. Not anymore, though! James Neal. McDavid, 2 assists. Is that the first time in this series he's got 2 assists in the same game? Those two are battling out at the top of the goal scoring and assist charts. Ethan the Burr. Oh, he is a big bad Burr today. That's the second time he's been in the penalty box. New spine, please. That guy needs one. That dickhead didn't stop chasing our goaltender down. Oh, and then... Dumping the puck out. Oh, that is brilliant! Ethan the Burr! He's back out. 3-1. Fantastic pass there. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Nugent Hopkins. You know it's Nugent Hopkins because his name is so long. The text just goes to the right-hand side of the screen. Makes everything kind of wonky. Where the text is. When someone scores a goal in this game. Oh, holy shit. Actually rebounded back off the stick of my player there. Oh, that's a great one-timer goal, I've got to admit. I'm cleaning him out for that, Shen. Second assist by Swartz. And St. Louis are back in this game. Even when it's not vintage hockey between these two teams, there's something interesting going on. Finding it very easy at the moment to get into the hotspot position. I have a feeling I might need to get into it 1 or 2 more times if I'm to win this game, because I'll tell you now, my prediction is that we will end this game with St. Louis. I mean, of course I can always score goals, but I think they're going to score another goal or 2 at least. Oh, that could have been a one-timer for that guy then. Oh, brilliant from Nugent Hopkins. Man on a mission. That is one of the goals of the tournament. Look at the one. Look at that. Look, that's what I mean. It's not quite anymore, this stadium. Use the A button to good effect there. Don't use it very often, but used it well there. Oh, great interception. Oh, this is fantastic. Flashing, please. Oh, Nugent Hopkins. Find it really easy. It's weird how you spend moments and minutes on this game not being able to get into that sweet spot, and then it's easy as hell. This game has completely changed, I feel, in the last couple of minutes. Oh, and it was nearly a 6. We were not happy at all with St. Louis getting that second goal. Will you look at that? 2 interferences at the same time. Any of you guys ever seen that? I'm not sure I have. But what a second period that was. 2 guys in the penalty box there. And it's now 3 versus 5. We get a quick 6 goal. We're going to finish them off. But if they can ride this time out and get a 3rd goal, they're back in it. Interesting game. Certainly gotten better for the neutral. Look at that. 7-1 Boston. Damn. Wonder how good Boston are in the modern day in real life. They've always been a pretty competent team. Okay. That's fucking bollocks, man. All from a stupid shot. Tell you, how many of my goals are self-sabotage? I'm calling all y'all, it's sabotage. So they got that goal back. Ooh, is that against us? Yeah, it is. Cross-check. Oscar Clefbaum. A player who, obviously, I'd say you notice your defenders less on this game, but you can't help but notice Adam Larsson. Oscar Clefbaum, not one of our better players. Doesn't really matter right now. What matters is that our lead looks a little bit more flimsy. Oh my sweet Jesus, that was outrageous. That would have been a good goal. Still can be. Ooh. Breakaway seems on for St. Louis right now. I don't know. They've got another goal back. It's Perron. Assisted by O'Reilly. O'Reilly? No. O'Reilly. It's 5-4. Remember when I said that there would be goals between us and St. Louis in every game? Well, certainly wasn't wrong. And even when the game started out slow, deep down I kind of anticipated this happening. But holy shit, what is going to happen next? Well, that nearly happened. Which way is this one going to go, ladies and gentlemen? Make your predictions. We were looking absolutely sensational in the second half of that second period. And now, St. Louis are looking a better team. Ooh. Out for the period. And number 91... is going to face a 2-minute penalty. Guyton Haas. Here's number 4. Don't know who he is, but he's in a position he doesn't usually find himself. What a strike that was, by the way. Attack is the best form of defence, and despite our lead being very narrow now, we're still going to go for a 6th goal. Oh god, it's the guy who's slow as hell. Those one-timers just not coming off at the moment. He may be slow, but retribution straight away, man. Fucking hell. Get that fucking puck out of there, you dickheads. How many times has that happened in this game? Fucking hell. This is bullshit, man. How many times the passes have just hit the stick and deflected off? It always happens in this game. It's a part of the game. But I can't remember it happening so much in one game, man. Playing these guys, it's just like, it's so different. Never mind it different than Vancouver, who we comfortably beat overall. Even very different than when we played Calgary Flames, who, you know, I'd put Vancouver the worst team, then Calgary, and then these guys are the best of the 3 teams I've played, you know. But big difference between these and the other 2. But ladies and gentlemen, James Neal's got his second. It's a power play goal. It's 6-4. Isn't that such a common scoreline in ice hockey, seemingly? I don't know. But is that the clincher? Number 90. He has really caused us some trouble today. What about 91? Ooh. They need a goal back immediately. I'm having a guess that the goaltender might be out. He is. Dump the puck. And that is an easy goal for Person. Or Person. Just sounds a bit daft calling him Person. And there we have it. A topsy-turvy game of ice hockey. Won by the Edmonton Oilers 7-4. And in that third period, when we were 1 goal ahead, you really didn't know which direction this game was going to go in. Like I said, the second half of the second period, we were incredible. And then St. Louis came back into it. And then, to be honest with you, it seemed like every time we were playing well, they scored. Got back into it. And we just couldn't keep it up consistently the whole of the game. But it was an incredible game of hockey. 25 shots to 32, pretty close. Good to see us dominating again. Power play very close between each team. The referee had a lot to say and a lot to do in this game. One breakaway goal from us. I don't know why I said one twice there, probably because I was looking at the one-timers. And they had one one-timer goal, we had 2 one-timer goals. What is English right now, ladies and gentlemen? Face-offs, we dominated. Body checks, we dominated. And everything else. Great passing from St. Louis there. And I noticed it as well. They played some really good hockey. Still lost 7-4. That's how good we are. The team, not me. I take no credit. It's all about the guys there on the ice. So, Nugent Hopkins getting a few goals. Let's see what that does to the statistics. Neil, more goals than McDavid now. Nygaard Larson. But McDavid has actually got some assists himself. I remember about 4 games ago, he had 1. So, he's coming up strong. Neil just beating him by 1. Great tussle between them two. That's what I like to see. Boston, 1 game away from already cementing their place in the final. We've got a way to go, but we're at home again, ladies and gentlemen. And if we won them then, in the last game, we could do it again. But you never know what's going to happen against St. Louis Blues. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.